Hey everybody, long time no talk. I have had such an eventful March so far. It is actually March 14th whilst I'm filming this. Anyways, hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you clicked on. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm gonna do a little bit of a read with me. I am only reading 2 books right now. Typically I have like 3 going, but I'm about to finish one and then I need to finish the other one because I've been reading it for so long. But I also have a couple of books that I would really like to read and hopefully include in this reading vlog. Let's talk about my current reads. My first current read audio that I'm listening to is Only One Left by Riley Sager, and I'm having a good time with it. It's fun, it's twisty. I pretty much got to the twist. I do definitely enjoy The Only One Left over The House Across the Lake as of right now. The vibes are there, like it's eerie. He set the scene really well, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna finish that soon. And another book that I have been reading, Into the Dark by Jesse Hastings. I have been reading this for quite some time. Honestly, it's because I slowly want to finish this. I don't want to rush this book. I want to feel all the feelings that comes with it because I don't know when the next book in this universe is going to be released. So I am holding on to hope with this one. So I don't know if I'm going to finish this book in this vlog. I should because I've been reading it for so long, but I simply just don't want it to be over. I'm currently on page 272 out of 700 or something. But this is literally heartbreaking, so we're reading a little bit slower, which is totally fine with me. Let me grab the books that I also want to read in this vlog. Okay, the books have been grabbed. These are 3 books that I would love to get to in this vlog. They're pretty short. They're all romances. The first book that I would love to get to, Butchered and Blackbird. I want to read this so bad. Me and my friend Princeton are buddy reading it, and I'm really excited. So I think I'm either gonna start this tonight or tomorrow. I'm gonna ask Princeton what his thoughts are about starting this relatively soon. So possibly this will be in this vlog. If not, and he doesn't want to start it just yet, I do have 2 other options to start tonight. I have Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I haven't heard anything about this book. It's a new release, and this one's pretty short. It's less than 270 pages, so I figured this would be a fun book to pick up. But then another book that I really want to pick up is Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage, because I read Done and Dusted I think last year when it was released. Literally obsessed with it. It was so cute, so fast-paced, such a nice little romance, small town vibes, cowboy ranch. It was just great vibes all around. So I'm really looking forward to picking this up. It is also under 300 pages, so these are just fun books that I think I'll be able to finish pretty soon. As mentioned before, I have had a pretty crazy March, so I haven't done too much reading. I think I finished 3 books this month, which is totally fine, but typically I like to read a lot more than I have been recently, so a priority tonight, not today because I do have plans tonight, is to read some books, get some books done. So first things first is we're gonna finish The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I'll include a little review of it. I'm also not really gonna focus on Into the Dark because I really do want to read this book slowly, and I don't mind if it takes me more than a month. I'm literally obsessed with this universe, and knowing that I don't know when the next book is coming out hurts my heart. So I'm gonna go ahead, do some household things that I need to get done, listen to the audiobook, hopefully finish it before my friend Princeton comes over. I need to shower, get ready. We have plans to leave here at 7:15ish, 7 o'clock, going to my friend Han's house because it's her birthday tomorrow as well, and she's having a nice little dinner at her house tonight. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna get some stuff done, listen to the audiobook, and I will be back shortly with an update on The Only One Left. Alright everybody, a little bit of an update. I just finished Only One Left by Riley Sager, and overall had a good time with it. The end was super twisty. Overall it was a really well done story, and I'm really glad I read it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. Just wrapped all of Andrew's gifts Everything's ready for tomorrow. Now I need to hurry up, jump in the shower, blow dry my hair, get ready for my friend Princeton to get here, and then we're gonna wrap my friend Han's gift and have that all set up. And yeah, maybe I'll have a little bit of time to read before I leave. I think I'm gonna start a new audiobook. I just don't know which one I want to start yet. So the plan is shower, blow dry hair, finish Han's gift, and that's what we're doing right now. Hey vlog, I'm looking a little bit crazy. It is also the next day. It is Friday, Andy Rue's birthday over here. And we just were reading for like an hour, right? Was that an hour? Yeah. And I actually started and finished Heartstopper today. This is the second book in the Heartstopper series, and it was cute. These are just like super cute books. I am not obsessed with them. They're like 3-star reads. Like, they're good books, and I like the like pictures, but I think I'm more of like a I don't think I'm a graphic novel girly, but they're fun. So I read this, enjoyed it, 3 stars. Not many more other thoughts. It's just cute, easy, a bit cringy, but it's expected. And we're about to get ready to go, but I am definitely planning on reading this book next. Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. I haven't made any progress in Into the Dark. I also didn't read at all last night. I literally got home from my plans and just went to bed. So didn't read, but I am glad that I was able to finish Heartstopper today. Didn't think I was going to read at all today, but Andrew wanted to read. So anyways, I'm going to go get ready because we're going to go to dinner with his family. Here's a look at what Andrew's reading. Do you want to tell them what you're reading? What are your thoughts so far?
I'm on the second novella, and I really like the first one, but I'm interested to see where the second one goes. That's my thought.
All right. I didn't update last night at all. We ended up being out, well, not being out, but being up a little bit later than I had thought, so I didn't get any reading in last night, but this coffee that I made, literally so good. I did, however, start Swift and Saddled before we left to go to dinner, and I literally got to page 6, but I'm excited to continue this today. I don't have plans today until like 2:30 is when I should probably start getting ready, but other than that, I have all morning. I haven't picked Into the Dark up again. I really need to, and I really want to, but like, I don't know. It's just like, I think at the point that I'm at right now, it's just gonna keep getting harder and more heartbreaking. So that is something that I don't know if I want right now. Maybe next week I will finally sit down and read this full book. I don't know. I don't really want to. I just want to keep doing it at the pace that I'm doing it at and fully digesting everything. So this book I'm not rushing. If I finish it in April, so be it. I started it in February. Butcher and Blackbird is the book that I'm going to read on my Kindle because I did put the hold on Libby because sometimes I prefer to do like my Kindle at night just because it's easier. So I think I'm going to start this on my Kindle later today. If I ever wake up, hopefully this coffee kicks in. But other than that, we're going to read and it's going to be lovely, and I'm so excited to finally be able to sit down in the apartment and like chill because I haven't done that yet. Hello everybody, a little bit of an update. I actually totally forgot. I don't know if I said anything, but I did start a new audiobook. after I finished The Only One Left, I started The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, but I am on chapter 11, page 96. I loved The 7 Year Slip by this author. It's one of my favorite books, and I'm really looking forward to getting farther into this book. I love how it started out. I love the main character. The narrator's really good on the audio, so I'm having a good time with it. Obviously, I don't have too many thoughts because I am only 90 pages in, but I was reading this while I was cleaning up and organizing. And then I did read up to page 27, so not very far, chapter 5 of Swift and Saddled, and I am actually about to make some lunch. So I'm going to keep listening to this while I make lunch, and then I will probably switch over to Swift and Saddled after I eat, just so I can lay in bed and just be comfortable. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully get a little bit farther into this book. I would like to get to page 100 before I have to start getting ready for dinner at 4. It is 12 o'clock now, so we'll see how far I get into both of these, but these are the 2 current reads of the day. I'll admit I don't know if this is in focus, and it probably is backlit, so I might not even use this clip, but our coffee table was just delivered, so I am going to build it, and I'm going to hope and pray that it is not too big. I'm cracking open a peach Alani to get me through and to keep me awake for tonight. Little update for everybody. I finished building the coffee table, and it's like the steps were easy, but this coffee table weighs 80 pounds. And Andrew's not here. So that was hard for me, but I built it in an hour. I was listening, obviously, to The Dead Romantics, and I just sat down to read for I have to stop now. I have to start getting ready, but I read a little bit more physically and with the audio playing because I really enjoy doing that. So I'm on page 201, chapter 23, and I'm really enjoying this. It's a really interesting story. Not huge romance right now, but I can see I went into this book completely blind, not really knowing what it was about. But she is the female main character, is a ghostwriter for a very famous author. She ghostwrites her romance novels, and she's going through a little bit of a rut, and then something big happens, and she has to go back to her hometown, blah, blah, blah. But it's really good. There's a kind of paranormal ghost aspect to this book, and obviously it's The Dead Romantics, but I really like how it's being told, so I'm enjoying this a lot. I'm definitely gonna finish it tomorrow, for sure. I might pick it back up tonight, but then again, I also would really like to pick up Swift and Saddled as well. I don't know if I'll give any updates tonight when we get back, depending on what time we get back, because I do work tomorrow, and I don't know how late I'm gonna want to stay up, so we'll see. I am having an Alani though, as I've mentioned before, so hopefully this keeps me up a little bit longer than I usually stay up. So I'm gonna put all these books on my nightstand and get in the shower, start doing some makeup, and chilling. Hey vlog. I think the last time I picked up the camera, I was talking about Heartstopper Volume 2 and picking up Swift and Saddled. I think I could be completely wrong about that, so bear with me, but it is now Monday. So I think the last time I talked on camera was Saturday. I'm back. I worked Sunday and then I had a family dinner and then I worked this morning, so it's now 4 p.m. and I wanted to give a little reading update because I started 2 new books. I don't think I finished anything. I believe if I talked about it, I did finish Heartstopper Volume 2. And let me grab it so I can talk about it a little bit more. Let's talk about Heartstopper Volume 2. This was just super cute, fun. It is cringy, I will say. It's a graphic novel. I do really like the romance. I think it's super cute. I don't feel like super connected to this series, but I definitely want to continue reading it. My friend Princeton's actually letting me borrow his copies, so once I finish, he just gives me another. But this was fun. I rated it 3 stars. I'm looking forward to continuing it. I am not like fully invested in it, but it's cute. And I don't know what I've read. Oh my gosh, The Dead Romantics. Let's talk about that. Where did I put it? I'm literally all over the place. I started The Dead Romantics on Saturday, I think. I was talking about that. So Saturday I read this on audio and I ended up finishing it Sunday. And it was so good. I'm sad that I didn't film any updates on my thoughts on this because it was so cute and like storyline is just adorable. Well, it wasn't adorable. It was very heartfelt and like beautiful. It's a story about grief, personal growth. It was just like, it was really well done book. I love Ashley Poston and I'm so excited to see what she comes out with next. She's definitely an auto-buy author for me. I'm really upset that it took me this long to read this book. I always thought that it was a book that you have to read like in the spooky season, and it's definitely not. If you were wanting to pick this up, you can literally read it whenever. There are ghostly aspects to it. The main character is a ghostwriter for a famous romance author. And she meets this guy. The romance is so good. It's a bit of a slow burn. Absolutely loved that. The family aspect in this was also really well depicted. I loved this book. I gave it a 4.5 and I would highly recommend. I'm so glad I picked this up, and definitely provokes emotions. So if you're looking for something that's going to have a bit of depth, romance, personal character growth, and just like all different life aspects, this is definitely a good book to read. But yeah, I finished this. Let's talk about the books that I am reading, that I started, that I'm planning on starting. Let's start with the books that I started today. Well, I actually technically started this last night. Butcher and Blackbird. I'm buddy reading this with my friend Princeton. We started it last night. I got to page 18 before I fell asleep, but now I'm on page, I think 80. Yeah, I'm on page 89 now, and it's a super interesting concept. It is following 2 serial killers that kill serial killers, and it's just their romance. The writing style is really fun. I am finding it to be a bit of an insta-love. Not like actually, but like the way that the story is being told, it feels insta-lovey, even though it's not. But it's fun. It starts out pretty gory, so definitely check trigger warnings for this one because I have a feeling it's gonna get a little bit more crazy, but this is what I started and I am really looking forward to finishing it actually. I'm really enjoying the writing. It's fast-paced, it's easy, it's fun, just a silly little romance. So we're gonna get to page 158 by Wednesday, and that's only this much, so I definitely think I'm gonna be able to get there tomorrow or either tonight, depending on what I pick up. But I did start this, and I'm enjoying it. And then another book that I started literally today was First Lie Wins. This is my book club pick with my friends. So I started it on audio because it became available through Libby, and I think I'm on chapter 5 or 6. I'm not too far in, but this is also a pretty short book, so I'm hoping to finish this up tomorrow. I need to write down all of my thoughts while I'm reading. So far, it's not very gripping. It's an interesting start, but I'm definitely like waiting for something to like, you know, like catch my attention to like make me want to keep picking it up. So that's where we're at right now. I can actually try and figure out what page I'm actually on. I'm over page 30, and that's not very far into the book, but I'm looking forward to continuing this. I love a good thriller, so hopefully this is as good as everybody is saying it is, because I've seen a lot of good reviews on this. So hopefully this lives up to the hype, but I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow as well. We'll see how that goes. And then, as I was mentioning, as I finish the different Heartstopper volumes, my friend gives me the next book. So I am on Heartstopper volume 3, and I'm looking forward to just picking this up and reading it real fast. I can read these in literally like 30 minutes to an hour, which is absolutely insane, but they're fun. They're easy, they're quick, so I'm definitely gonna try and pick up this tomorrow at some point. Hopefully I enjoy this one a little bit more. I know they go to Paris in this one because Princeton has been talking all about it, so hopefully I like this one more than the second one. I feel like nothing really happened in the second one. The first one was cute. I gave that one 3.5, but the second one I feel like nothing really happened, so hopefully there's a little bit more storyline and plot in this one, so that's what I'm hoping for. I'll let you know if I get it. Swift and Saddled, I just haven't picked up because I picked up Butcher and Blackbird because Princeton texted me that he wanted to start it, so I was like, yeah, sure. I'm only 23 pages into this, so I am looking to finish this tomorrow. It's super fast-paced, super short, so I definitely want to get to this and finish it. So I'm having fun with it. I like the two main characters. I love the way Lila Sage writes her male main characters. They're always so sweet and respectful, and we love that in a man, so that is what we're doing. I think we've finished 4 books in this vlog, kinda. I don't really want to count Heartstopper Volume 1 and The Only One Left, because I did finish those, like, I think at the very beginning. I don't even think I read Heartstopper Volume 1 in this, but anyways. We've got quite the hefty stack of books right here. This is insane. So right now I'm actually going to build a bar cart. I'm gonna pop my AirPods in. Hey vlog, I believe there should be clips. I just finished building my bar cart, and I put all of the alcohol and glasses that we own on it, and I think it looks so cute. But little update, it is now 5:40, and I have listened to a bit more of First Live Wins. I am currently on page 92, and I'm gonna finish this chapter that I'm on, and then probably read something else tonight. And I also need to check some schoolwork because spring break is over, and I do have a class that started today. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm debating picking up either of these tonight. This one I'm farther in and more interested in right now because I am almost 100 pages in. This one I'm 26 pages in. And they're both totally different vibes. Serial killers, small town cowboy romance. Hey vlog, what the heck is up? I'm clean and showered. Andrew and I have an ambiance going. We ate dinner. I checked my schoolwork out. Everything has been updated, and I am ready for tomorrow. But now we're gonna chill. I did read quite a chunk of First Live Wins. And honestly, it's really interesting. I'm on chapter 16, page 161. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Super fast paced, very intriguing. And I am glad that I'm listening to it on audio because the narration is really good. I have officially decided I am going to read a bit of Butcher and Blackbird because I do have it on my Kindle. is 9:37 and it is time for Andrew and I to go to sleep. Little update on what I have read, what I am reading. The stack, we have it here. It is a chunker. I will say I did add a book to the stack and I did start another new book. But we're gonna get into that after I tell you how far I got into Butcher and Blackbird. I did get to page 158 and I will say that I am eating it up. I did not expect this to happen, but I am now 48% done with this book and I don't know what's going on, but the banter, the plot, the romance, the tension, oh my god, it's just getting so good. I picked up Queen of Shadows. I literally only got to page 12, but since I have started it, I am planning on finishing it. I am going to head to bed now. I don't think I'll do any more reading for the night. Might watch some YouTube, but other than that, I've got nothing else to say. I will see you all in the morning. Hey vlog, if you hear a little noise, it's my cat's toy, so we're just gonna ignore that. He's having fun. I have a little update. I went to the gym this morning. I listened to First I Went on audio, and I got to page 180. Yeah, 180, chapter 17. And I did ask 2 of my friends if I should go to Barnes, and I'm waiting for a response. But if one of them says yes, I'm definitely gonna go. I'm going to Barnes. I'm not even gonna wait. We're about to walk in, see what I want. I'm kind of excited. I haven't bought any books in the month of March so far. I have had pre-orders come in, but I don't really count pre-orders as purchases of books, which is really bad, but that's just how the brain works. So we're gonna go in, do some browsing. I don't know how long I'll be here because I do have to go meet Andrew at a storage unit. So we'll see what I get up to. I'm really excited. I love Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna put my AirPods in, continue listening to First Live Wins. And yeah, I'll see you all in there. I just got home from all of the errands in Barnes. It is now officially 1 o'clock. Andrew's picking me up some lunch because I just built him his clothing rack. What is going on? I built him his clothing rack, so he buys me lunch. But I wanted to do a little bit of a haul for you guys, and also I finished a book. So let's talk about First Live Wins. I was enjoying this. I thought it was fun. It still was. It was just a bit underwhelming, honestly, and it got a little bit confusing there because there was quite a bit of like different characters introduced like kind of around the same time. It was an interesting plot, but I feel like it was a little bit too much for like the concept. And I thought that the plot was really cool and really fun, and it was until there was just like a little switch up, which was the twist. And like it was good. It was just a bit underwhelming. It's not really what I had thought was going to happen. But it was good. I think I'm gonna end with a 3-star. I enjoyed my time reading it. It was a super fast read. Obviously, I finished it in less than 24 hours. So it was entertaining. Don't have much else more to say about it. But now let's talk about the books that I picked up from Barnes & Noble. So the first book that I picked up is In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. I actually do already own this in hardcover, but the sprayed edges, like, can you guys see these? I don't know if you can, but they're literally gorgeous. And then the next book that I got, I actually have seen on Kindle Unlimited, and I think it was actually just taken off Kindle Unlimited, but it is Next of Kin. And I read the back of this, and it seems like it's going to be a lot more deeper of a romance, which is something that I love to read. So I just picked it up. I've been wanting to read this for a little bit. the last book that I got that has been on my radar for a little bit is Ready or Not. This was on Book of the Month, and I had seen it, and I had an eye to get it, but I ended up getting a thriller instead. And I have heard really good things about this, so I'm hoping to get to this in the springtime, because you can't tell me that this cover isn't giving spring. And those are all of the books that I purchased, but I do want to talk about a little bit of home stuff that I got. Oh, Andrew's home. I got this. It's just a little house, and I thought it was super cute. So I got it. It was on sale. And then I got this spoon holder for the kitchen. It's also on sale. We'll give Andrew a haul as well once I'm done with this. And then I got this laundry sign, because our laundry room's like kind of in the kitchen, so people don't open it thinking that it's the pantry. And then I got some cute little coasters that I thought were adorable and I couldn't pass up. So those are all the things that I got. Hey friends again. Just finished eating, and now I'm gonna sit down, and I think I'm actually gonna start Heartstopper Volume 3 and finish it. Alright, update. It's 3:06. I actually just finished. That was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Heartstopper Volume 3. This one was super cute. I think I am still gonna go with like a 3.5 on rating, maybe a 3.75, because I really did like the conversations that were had in this book. I'm definitely enjoying the relationship a lot. I think they're super cute. This was cute. I enjoyed this. I am going to move on. Before I do that, I need to make a coffee. So I think I'm gonna see how this sounds on audio before I maybe get it. And if I like the narration, then I'll be listening to the narration while I read it physically. I've just been loving doing that recently. I feel like it's a little bit more immersive, and I also like having like a voice to the characters, especially for like the men. I'll be back with an update on this book once I get a little bit further in. I'm on page 26, so we'll see what I get to. We are officially on page 133, chapter 16, and this book is so cute. I'm eating it up. I am also highlighting some cute quotes and just some funny things, because honestly the banter in this book is so cute. Loving it. I'm loving seeing all of the characters from Done and Dusted. It's been super fun. And now I'm just waiting for Andrew to get home. I'm obviously still going to continue reading. I'm really hoping to finish this tonight. I think I am almost halfway done with it. But yeah, this is just so cute. I love the two main characters. I'm finding myself relate to Ada a lot more than I thought I was going to. Feeling a bit called out in some parts, but guys, a little bit of an update. This may be out of focus. If it is, I'm sorry, but I just finished Switched and Saddled, and this was so cute, you guys. I loved this book, and I'm gonna sleep on it because I don't want to give it a 5 stars just yet, but I have 0 complaints about this book. Everything about it to me was amazing. It was such a fast read, but it was so well done, and the writing was great, and the banter was so fun, and I loved the main characters. I loved Wes, and I related so much to Ada. I just overall had such a great time. So I'm gonna sleep on it, but I'm pretty sure that this is a 5-star read for me, which is so crazy to say. Hello everybody, I am back from work. I'm looking a little crazy. We're just gonna ignore that though. The hair, everything about this, we're ignoring. I just wanted to come back and close out this vlog and talk about the books I read. I finished the first Heartstopper volume. I don't know if I vlogged reading this, but I do know I think I talked about it. I read this literally so fast. It's a super cute little romance. I did rate it a 3.75, I think. I had a fun time with it. It's not something that I'm like obsessed with, but I definitely enjoyed my time. And I obviously continued the rest of the series in this video. So I had fun with it. I rated this a 3.75. And then after that book, I read and finished The Only One Left, which I do know I only read like the last 30 minutes, I think, when I had first started this vlog. So I ended up giving that one a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. It's a thriller by Riley Sager, and the vibes were great. I just genuinely enjoyed my time listening to it. I read it on audio. We jumped into the second Heartstopper book. And this one was fun. I gave it a 3 stars. Didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the first one. I feel like there wasn't much that happened in this, other than like strictly the relationship. I don't think that there was any other topics or discussions or plot rather than just Charlie and Nick, which was still fun. It was cute. Obviously a super fast read. I enjoyed my time. I literally didn't pile any of these books in the correct way, but I listened to The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston and had the best time. This book was so cute. I ended up giving it a 4.5 stars. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I had a great time. I have 0 complaints. The only reason it's not a 5-star, I mentioned this, is because it didn't feel the same as The 7-Year Slip by the same author. So we went with a 4.5. But I really enjoyed this. Highly recommend picking it up. Heartstopper Volume 3, and this one I definitely enjoyed the most. I gave this a 3.75 as well. I was able to read First Lie Wins on audio through Libby, and I also did a little bit of the ebook. And then the next book that I started and finished was Swift and Saddled by Oila Sage, and I actually ended up giving this book a 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I've been thinking about it pretty much all day. I related to Ada a lot more than I thought I would, and I also loved Wes's character and the like representation in this book for mental illnesses. Had a great time with this. I love a small town cowboy romance. It always hits for me. I don't know what it is, but I literally eat them up. So it was the last book that I read in this vlog. I did read the 4th Heartstopper volume today, but we're not going to go into depth with that because there's no need to. I didn't read it in the vlog. But yeah, I had so much fun reading this week. I read a lot more than I normally do in a week. And make sure you like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next one.